Alright, hello YouTube. This is the Game Master here to show you some very interesting teams on the tabletop game HeroClix. Now, be warned that I know my setup here is kind of crappy. Not much I can do at the very second, but I'm going to try to walk you through these two teams as well as I can. Both are around 350 points. One's just slightly 4 points over, the other one is a little bit under, but 350 is your usual roundabout. For Team 1, we have Killer Croc from the Arkham Origins set, Solomon Grundy from the Arkham Asylum set, Hit Girl from the Kick-Ass 2 set, and Rose Wilson from the Teen Titans set. On the other side of the map, we have the Comedian Minutemen version, the Comedian Watchmen version. We got Batgirl, we have Cyclops from Avengers vs. X-Men, and we have Black Canary from the Streets of Gotham. Now, I may mess up on the rules a little bit. I'm still kind of learning the game a little bit myself. But I do have more or less a grip and heavy understanding of what is entitled here. I'm going to start addressing Team 1 as the Grundy team and Team 2 as the Comedian team. Again, sorry for the bad quality. Hopefully you'll be able to follow as I play this game. Now, I'm going to be playing by myself here. I'm going to be doing commentary on what I'm doing. Naturally, what I'm going to be doing is pretending that my other self is, you know, somebody else. So, without much to do, let's get to it. So, we're going to roll for the Grundy side. And we have a 2 and a 5. So the Comedian side has to beat a 5. And it has a 5 also. So Grundy's team's going to go again. It has a 6. Comedian. Also a 6. I'm not even joking here. So we're going to go one more time for Grundy. An 8. In Comedian, 7. So Grundy's gonna go first. Okay, so we are going to move Hit Girl, like so, and she has a movement of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, 6. 7. So we're going to put her on the 1 staircase here. And I don't use tokens. How I do it is I move the cards from one side to the other. It's a really useful tactic, and it keeps the board less cluttered. So put a Hit Girl right here. Now we're going to move Croc, who has a movement of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Place him there. Grundy. Oh, Grundy hasn't been moved since my last. I hate moving Grundy's dial. It's so hard. Okay, Grundy has a movement of 8. So, move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to move Rose. She has a movement of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that does it. I know I'm only supposed to have 3 moves, but since it's 350, I just rounded up. So I just do 4. So we're going to set those here, and it's now Comedian's turn. So we're going to take Batgirl here, and Gotta move her dial. There we go. She has a movement of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Comedian, the Watchman version of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna pick up this light object, and then 8. Minutemen Comedian, who also has a movement of 8. Wait, is it 8? I can't. Yep, it's 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Cyclops is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now I'm going to move the camera here so you guys can get a feel for how the board looks so far. Okay. So you see how Grundy's team is kind of tightly knit. You got Rose right over here. She's just hanging out for a minute. But you also see how you got Batgirl up here on the ledge. You got Comedian over there. You got Cyclops over there. You know, so these guys are going to kind of be like a little tight-knit, close group. And these guys they're close group too, but they're kind of like spread out a little bit. But you'll see how everything goes. Okay. So, moving on to the second round. Grundy has Indhonorability, and Hit Girl has Willpower. So I'm able to move both of them this turn without taking any push damage. Okay. But nobody is really in range for Hit Girl right now, so I'm just going to move her a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put her up here. So she's only 2 spaces away from Batgirl. So put her there. And Grundy, on the other hand, let's see here. That is, yeah, 8. So 1. So Grundy, he can only move 4. He has a charge ability also. So he can only move 4 when charging. However, nobody is nearby. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to just we're just going to hang him out right there. Grundy has an insane defense, and that's something you're going to see come into play. Do not be afraid to let Grundy go out there on his own. He can more than very well handle himself. And speaking of Grundy, I'm looking very forward to the new Superman Heroes set that's coming out in February. There's an insane Grundy in there. You can bet your boxers I'm going to be getting that. Bet your boxers. Okay, so put Grundy there. Clear Croc and Rose. Nobody on the Comedian side has Indhonorability, and I don't think anybody has Willpower. I could be wrong. Nope, Cyclops does. So I got a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna move Cyclops, and he does he have running? Nope, he doesn't have running shot yet, but he does have running shot, but he don't have it yet. So we're gonna move Cyclops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just gonna hang him out right there. Now we're gonna put Cyclops right over here, and since nobody else has Indhonorability or Willpower, wait, hang on, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Batgirl does have Willpower. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? Batgirl has a range of 5. And we're going to do a range attack on Hit Girl. So, Hit Girl has a defense of 17, and Batgirl has a 10. However, Batgirl also has a ability called I Still Have a Few Tricks in My Belt. Batgirl can use Incapacitate and Smoke Cloud, which uses Incapacitate and places a second action token on a hit character. The resulting pushing damage can't be ignored. But we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to do a normal ranged attack. So 10, 17, a 7 or better. And it's a 4. So no hit. So we're going to put Batgirl over here. And let's see here. The Comedian. And the Comedians can't do anything. So I'm going to say go. And we're going to clear the Comedians. And Rose and Croc are the only ones that can move this turn. Now, since Cyclops has Rose a little cornered here, can't really do a whole lot. Rose can't really. She doesn't have any range. So 1, 2, 3. However, she does have a charge ability, which is 8, so she can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 puts her in the cross arms of Cyclops for a close range attack. Now, she doesn't have any special abilities for attacking at the moment. So a 10 on a 16, a 6 or better. And it is a 7. So she hits, and she does 3 clicks of damage. Just like so. And so yeah, that's how that's gonna work. So we put her there. Croc is going, who's right here. Croc is going to do a 9 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's only going to do 5. And he's going to hang out right here by Grundy. Kind of like a little tag team thing going on here. So that's that turn. When I say go, Solomon Grundy and Hit Girl will clear. And I'm going to give you a little look at the map now. You see how things are kind of coming together a little bit? That's literally all the players kind of like bunched up together all at once. You got Hit Girl, Batgirl, Grundy, Croc, Comedian, Minuteman Comedian, Rose, and then Cyclops. So try to, there we go. See if we can't get you a little closer there. Alright. So we got the Comedians who can move only this turn. Now, here's what we got. The Minuteman Comedian has no range. However, the Watchman Comedian does. He has a range of 8 and he can hit 2 characters. But what we're going to do is he does have running shot. So we're going to back up by 1 like that. And he's going to do a running shot and hit Grundy and Croc, since he can hit 2 people with his ranged hit. Now, he has a 10 and He's going to do a 10. He can do 2 damage. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. But he is going to stay right there. I do like that. So yeah, we're just gonna have him hang out there for just a second. We're gonna use up his turn there. The Minutemen comedian is gonna do movement, come right up here to Rose, and they're gonna stop right there. Gonna clear Cyclops and Batgirl. Okay. On the other turn, we got Grundy and Hit Girl. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Hit Girl charge up onto Batgirl like this, and we're going to do a close range hit. Now, how this works is Hit Girl has an ability called Twin Swords. It says Hit Girl can use blades, claws, fangs, and flurry. When she uses flurry, she must be given a power action instead of a close combat action. Now what we're gonna do is, hang on here, I'm sorry guys, I gotta look up one quick rule because I still get confused on it once in a while. I got the little ability book right here on my computer. My computer's being a little slow today. It says here, a close combat action, you may roll a d6. After making a successful attack, the result replaces this character's damage value with... Okay. So basically, blades, claws, and fangs allows me to roll a d6, and it changes my value to whatever I roll. So for example, if I roll a 6, then her damage becomes 6. If I roll a 1, it becomes 1. Right now it's 2, so you know, anything above anything 2 or better is really good in my book. But Hit Girl has an attack of 11. Batgirl has a defense of 17, so I need a 6 or better. And I got a 7. So we're going to roll a d6 for the first, and it's a 1. So Batgirl takes 1 click of damage. Now, Batgirl does have a better defense now. She has combat reflexes, which raises her thing by 2. So it becomes a 19. So 11 on 19 means I need an 8 or better. 4, 5. So that's a 9. So roll a d6. It's a 3. So Batgirl now takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, Hit Girl is kind of screwing up Batgirl's world a little bit. Which, this is why I like Hit Girl. Hit Girl can really get that insane damage. I mean, if you roll the d6 and you get 2 6s, that's a one-shot on any character. Hit Girl is really, really good. So, we're going to check Hit Girl there and do Solomon Grundy. And Grundy is going to charge onto the comedian. Now Grundy has an attack of 8, and the comedian has a defense of 17, but he has toughness, so he has 19, which means 8 on 19, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hang on, wait, what? That can't be right. 17, 18, 19. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. yeah, I need a I need an 11 or better. I'm not counting on it. Yeah, I got a 4. So yeah. So as you can see, Grundy taking out the Comedian is going to be almost not possible. That's one reason why this team really works. Is, you know, you got that, but there is a way around that, and you're going to see how this works. So I'm going to check Grundy, and I'm going to say go. Clear Rose and Killer Croc. It's Batgirl and Cyclops' turn. What we're gonna do is Batgirl is going to do a close attack on Hit Girl. Hit Girl has a 17. Batgirl has a 9, so you're looking at an 8 or better. 5, 4, that's a 9, which works. And Batgirl does 1 click of damage to Hit Girl. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. But Hit Girl temporarily loses her Twin Sword ability. So you could count that as a plus for the moment. So check Batgirl. Cyclops, who is still hanging out right here, he is going to do a close combat. So we're looking at a 9 on a 17, but she has a Rose has combat reflexes, so add 2, so 19 on a 9, 10 or better, or 5, 6, 7, kind of, but not quite enough. So check Cyclops, clear the Comedians. Okay. Now, Comedian has the ability Energy Explosion. To tell you the truth, I don't know what Energy Explosion really does. People have explained it to me, but I don't quite get it yet. So, for the sake of purposes, I gotta pretend like I don't know how to, you know, well, I really don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna have to pretend it doesn't exist. When I find out what Energy Explosion does, then I'm sure Comedian will be a whole lot better than how I see him right now. And I see him, you know, pretty good, so. What we're gonna do is the one Comedian is going to he's gonna come back and actually no. He's gonna hit Grundy. We're gonna hit Grundy. So Grundy has a defense of 16. He has an attack of 10. So I need a 6 or better. And that hits. So it was actually a full 6. So 6 plus the item adds a +1, and the item is now used, and it does a 3 damage. However, Grundy has Impervious. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll a d6. If it's a 5 or a 6, all damage is ignored. If it's a 1 through a 5, then it's halved. And it's a 5. So that, yeah, you can see why Grundy has an insane defense. Not only does Grundy have Impervious, but he gains invulnerability, and close to death he even gets regeneration. So yeah, that's one reason why I really like Grundy. So the Comedian is spent. Now we're gonna go to Minutemen Comedian. And the Minutemen comedian is hanging out here by Rose. So Minutemen comedian has an attack of 9. Rose has 19. So need a 10 or better. And it's a 3, so that's a fail. So check the comedian, clear Cyclops and Batgirl. Okay. So, alright. Now we got Croc and Rose. So here's how this is gonna work. Croc is going to come over here and just hang out. So you got comedian here, you got Croc here, and you got Grundy here. Not a good place for comedian. You got Minutemen comedian here, you got Rose here, you got Cyclops here, and you got Batgirl and Hit Girl going at it. So we're gonna check Croc. Now Rose is going to take another shot at Cyclops. Now Cyclops has green 15. He has energy shield deflection. Now it's a close combat, so that doesn't exactly work. So it's a 10 on a 15. So I need a 5 or better. And I got an 8. So Rose is going to do another 3 hits. And that's a KO at 1. So Cyclops is out. And that's how yeah. Rose is a badass on her own. So now she only has the Minutemen comedian to tend with, and she got Croc here to back her up. So we're gonna check Rose and say go, which clears Grundy and Hit Girl. And since Batgirl's the only one that can move this round, I know I've been forgetting that Batgirl had, or no, I
didn't. I've been working on something. Alright, so Batgirl's going to take another try to hit Hit Girl again. Hit Girl has 17, Batgirl has 9, so an 8 or better. 5, 6, 7, close, very close, but not good enough. So check Batgirl, clear the comedians. It's Grundy and Hit Girl's turn. Now Grundy is going to do his charge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to be right up by the Minutemen comedian. Grundy has a defense of 8. Comedian has 16, 17, 18. It's originally 16, but due to combat reflexes brings it up to 18, so 10 or better. 5, 6, 7, 8, close but no. So check Grundy. Gonna do Hit Girl, 10 with penetrating strike on a 16. So we need a 6 or better. And it's 4, so that's a waste. Alright. Now we're gonna say go, and we're gonna use Batgirl's willpower again. And Batgirl is going to take another shot at Hit Girl, and again 8 or better. 4, 5, not looking good for Batgirl. And the comedian is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's going to kind of be the backup for in case Batgirl gets croaked. So we're going to check the comedian like that. Now Minutemen comedian is going to go for Rose again. 9 on a 18, 19, so 10 or better. 5 doesn't work. And say go. All three have to, all three won't be able to do anything next turn. It is Grundy, Rose, Hit Girl, and all them. Since Grundy and Hit Girl, Hit Girl still has willpower, Grundy has Indom. So Hit Girl's gonna try to take a shot at Batgirl again, so needs a 6 or better. And that's a 7. So that does 2 damage to Batgirl. And that's KO right on the spot. So that does it for Batgirl. Comedian's team has lost Cyclops and Batgirl at this point, and Grundy's team hasn't lost anything. You can see why I use the Grundy team in tournaments. With Hit Girl and Rose and Grundy and Croc, you can just you got an incredible defense and an incredible attack power, pretty much. This is what the map still looks like. Not really a whole lot has changed. You know, just mainly people have gotten away from this area here, and it's kind of divided into 2 little battles here. So I'm guessing the next person to go will probably be Rose, but you got Minuteman comedian being attacked by Rose and Grundy, so you know we're gonna see how that goes. So there's one ability, it's called Outwit. I don't know if you take an action for Outwit with your permission. Well, actually, can't. I'm gonna take a quick look real quick. Hang on here, you're gonna black out. Hang on. And I'm still here, just checking, and my thing doesn't say anything about Outwit, so okay, I'm back. So basically, I'm gonna say it doesn't take an action. If I'm wrong, leave something in the comments. Like I said, still kind of learning the rules a little bit. I know what they do, but sometimes I don't know what takes an action, what doesn't. I'm gonna say Outwit won't take an action. Just, you know, keep things interesting. Okay, so it's Rose and them's turn, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna outwit the comedian's toughness, so he can't go to 19. And Hit Girl is going to dash onto the comedian, and she has 10 and he has 17, so I need a 7 or better, and it's a 4, so that doesn't work. Now check Hit Girl. Rose is going to slice at the comedian. 17, 18 because of combat reflexes. 10, so 8 or better. That's a 6. It's a fail. So we're going to check Rose. Croc is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Croc is going to come up right behind the comedian. So you got 3 on each side. You literally have two battles going on. You got two people from Grundy's team more or less ganging up on the comedians. So yeah. All that's left on the comedian side is, well, the comedians. So we're gonna check Croc. And gonna use Grundy's Indom, and we're gonna take another pot shot at the comedian. So 19 on an 8, 11, and that's a fail. That's a 3. So Grundy. So Hit Girl and Grundy have 2 tokens. So nobody's doing nothing next turn. The comedians can't do anything this turn. So comedians are gonna clear, gonna come back. Grundy's team's gonna clear, and it's gonna go back to the comedians. So the comedian is going to take a hit at Hit Girl, and he needs a 7 or better, and he has a 5. God, normally I roll better than this. Don't ask me why. It's normally a whole lot better. So the normal comedian is done. We got Minuteman comedian, who has a attack power of 9, and he's gonna hit Rose, or try to, and he needs a 10 or better, and that's a 7. So that's gone. Okay, so Croc. Now here's where I'm expecting some heavy hit. We're gonna do Hit Girl first. She got 10, he has 17, so 7 or better. That's a 4. Hit Girl's checked. We're gonna do Rose. 18 on a 10, so 8 or better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so Rose hits Minuteman comedian, finally. You're gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Rose is checked. Grundy, he has 15, or Minuteman comedian now has 15 defense, and he has Mastermind, but there's nobody around that he can lay damage to, so it's kind of useless. So 15 on a 8, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 7 or better. 6 sevens on the dot, and Grundy does 3 damage. 1, 2, and that KOs. So all that's left is the normal comedian. As you can see, you know, there's some serious defense on Grundy and them. It's one reason why a lot of people have a hard time. And we're about 38 minutes in. Usually a HeroClix game I can see has normally ran an hour, and this 350 point team is doing it in half the time. There was one game where I used the Grundy team and I won in like 10 minutes, and I'm not even joshing you. It was very fast. Hit Girl has that ability to one-hit everything, and that is one of the reasons why I like using her. So anyways, the whole Grundy team is checked now. I think, no, I'm sorry, we still got Croc. Croc is going to do he has 10 toughness, 18, 19, so he needs a 9 or better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He did it. So the comedian takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He loses that toughness, and he gains willpower. So now the Grundy team is all checked. The comedian is going to try to hit girl again, 7 or better, and he got to 7. So she takes 1 click of damage, and comedian checks. We're going to willpower hit girl, and she's going to do 9 on a 16, so 7 or better. And that's a 4, so nope. Grundy's going to end-dom, and he's going to do his 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rose is going to come on over, and she has a movement of 8 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Croc is going to do a shot. Yeah, 6 or better. Oh, critical miss. So Croc takes 1 damage. He really doesn't lose or gain with 1 click. Croc kind of stays the same a little bit all throughout. So comedian comes back. He can't do anything, so check the comedian. Check Grundy's whole team.
Comes back, comedian. Comedian is going to comedian's gonna try to take a hit at hit girl. She has combat reflexes, so her 16 goes to 18. He needs an 8 or better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He does it. She takes 1 click of damage, and she gains her twin swords back. On her 3rd click, she gets her twin swords back, which is very bad. So he's gonna check. Hit girl and Grundy are gonna hit. Well, hit girl's gonna do her 9. He has 16. She needs 7 or better, but she has flurry, so she can do it twice. 4, 5, 6. Misses the 1. Go again. 5, 6, 7. Roll a d6. 2. He takes 2 clicks of damage. 1, 2. He's still alive. Check hit girl. We're going to hit with Croc. 10 on a 15. Croc also has blades, fangs, and everything, so 5 or better. That's a 5. Roll a d6. That's a 5. And all KOs. So, as you can see here, you didn't really see a lot of what was happening. If I do these rolls, which I've done, if I'm using the twin swords on hit girl and I get a 6, and then I do it again and I get a 6 again, then she one-shots anything, more or less. Grundy, with his impervious and his invulnerability, is ridiculous. Rose, she has the flurry, and Croc also has the blades, clangs, and thing, and he has stealth, so lines of fire can't be drawn to him when it's not my turn. This is the team that I like to use in tournaments. Like I said, it's a little under 350 points, but you can see what it does. I'm working on a better team with the comedians. When I find one, I will let you know. But this has been the Game Master. And remember, to master the games must mean you must beat the games. Therefore, master. I know, I gotta get a better catchphrase. So, like, subscribe. This is my first video, but you can be expecting more. And there'll definitely be a lot more HeroClix. So if you're a fan of HeroClix, let me know. Alright. I will catch you in the next video.